Yeah, let's not get me demonetized that fast, thank you. Scooby-Doo, an iconic television icon that most, if not all of us, have grown up with. All starting in 1969, this Great Dane has captured the hearts of millions of children around the world and is one of the most recognizable cartoon names. And considering it's still going on today, it stands the test of time. Let's just not think about Be Cool Scooby-Doo. That looks like if Family Guy decided to make a Scooby-Doo skit, and that doesn't sit well with me. I can just imagine the horrible jokes. Yikes. Besides that, it has had many successful sequels, spin-offs, and movies, with some of the movies even being some of the best animated movies I've ever seen. Like, no, I'm serious. Witch's Ghost is the best out of the big four, and you can fight me on that. Like, let's go. I mean, it's the one that introduces the Hex Girls, so of course it's gonna be number one. Maybe I'll make a video about it. We'll see, I guess. And if you think Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase is the best, well, then please stop watching the video. But anyways, why am I talking about Scooby-Doo? What a random thing to talk about. Why is this relevant in this day and age? Well, it's not relevant. I just felt like talking about a game. With Scooby-Doo being a huge name and franchise, it comes as no surprise that there are a lot of Scooby-Doo games. Some being kinda good, to some being bad. Like, really bad. I'm looking at you, Cyber Chase. Gave me nightmares as a kid. Get away. This video is really just me, like, talking smack about Cyber Chase. Yeah, I'm not sorry. Like, at all. Cyber Chase is just that bad in my opinion. But there is one game that stands above the rest and shows that we can have our own wonderful mystery adventure. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. This game. Oh man, this game. I love this game, man. It's such a crazy thing to think that this is one of the best PS2 games out there. A gosh dang Scooby-Doo game. What makes this game even crazier? It's also a Metroidvania! A Scooby-Doo Metroidvania? Whose idea was this? Whoever came up with this idea needs an award because it's such a great idea for a Scooby-Doo game. This game was made by Heavy Iron Studios, you know, the same developers that made the cult classic SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. So you already know it's gonna be pretty great. Scooby-Doo has always been about searching for clues and exploring these crazy locations, and to put that into game form with the Metroidvania style is a no-brainer. From haunted mansions to pirate ships, it's crazy to think about all the wild locations this place offers. Going through all these locations makes you really think you're in these amazing places. You get to discover all these locations and go through them as the mystery-solving Great Dane and beat up enemies. It's everything a kid could ask for in the early 2000s. Every time I play the game, I discover something new that I never knew about. There's so much packed into this game, man. And this is coming from the PS2. It's crazy how much they can pack into a PS2 game!
You smell that salty sea air, Scoob? You know what that means, buddy. Yeah. Seafood!
The story of this game is honestly nothing to really drop your jaw at. It's just a very basic mystery. You get called up by Daphne's cousin about her missing uncle and asked to find out what happens to him. After that, all your friends go missing and you have to search around to find them. While exploring the whole mansion and the places around it, you'll find your friends and try to figure out what is happening in the meantime. It's a simple story, but I think the simplicity really grounds the game. It doesn't try to be anything bigger than, oh, your friends are missing, let's go find them. It's a very simple story you can get into without much thought. It doesn't have any deeper meaning or hidden agenda, so you can just enjoy the game to the fullest without thinking too much. Which is perfect for kids and people who don't want a story-driven experience or want to think about the bigger picture of the plot. It keeps things very simple and easy, and I admire that about this game. It really wants you to focus on the game and set the story aside. It wants you to explore the different settings of this game and fully invest your time into these places. Now, when talking about Metroidvanias and 3D platformers, you can't forget about the stuff you can collect in these games. Now, this game doesn't have a lot you can collect, but that doesn't mean the things you collect are meaningless. There's two kinds of collectibles you can get in this game, Scooby Snacks and Monster Tokens. Now, with Scooby Snacks, you need them to proceed through the different levels. You'll encounter these things called snack gates where you'll need a certain amount of Scooby Snacks to proceed. Oh, and trust me, don't think you can just pass up most of them because you'll be doing a lot of backtracking just to find those few that you missed that you really need. Monster Tokens are these, well, tokens that you'll find around the mansion and grounds that have monsters on them. You can look at them in the monster gallery and see their models, backstories, and little trivia. It's honestly really neat and kind of rewarding for finding them. With the Scooby snacks, if you find all the snacks in a certain area, you unlock special little art that developers put in, like sketches of areas before they were ever put into the game. Makes you almost want to look for all the snacks, but that is above my pay grade. I'm not a completionist, so I'm not going to collect them all. Someone else can do that.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
This game was my entire childhood, and honestly, was the game that got me into gaming. It's the first game I can ever remember playing and beating. It was so fun and is still fun to this day. I think this game has really stood the test of time and has become one of the best PS2 games. This one game from the PS2 era that needs a remake, it's this wonderful game. No doubt about it. It really deserves it, and I really hope it happens. Maybe add in a couple of other things maybe? Like more areas? More monsters? One can dream. Thank you guys for watching this video. This took me so long to make because of my horrible work schedule. Working nearly 50 hours a week gives you little free time. If you enjoyed this video, then maybe come see me stream on Twitch. I play a variety of games over there like Scooby-Doo 900 Frights and other single player games. My Twitch is, well, as you can guess, AJGamer491. We have a great time, and please, like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. It was really fun making this when I actually had the time to do so.